Okay, number 30. Rehearsing the actors is the responsibility of which person? The director. No simple stage geography. Stage left, stage right, upstage and downstage. If I am standing in the middle of the stage and you are looking at me on a proscenium stage from the front, I am standing at center stage. If I move toward you, if I move toward the audience, I am moving downstage. If I decide to turn around and walk away from you, I am walking upstage. Stage left and stage right are from my perspective, my point of view. Stage right is my right and stage left is my left. What happens during the first 2 or 3 rehearsals? What is this called? This is called table work. What happens is that the director and the actors and the stage manager, maybe a couple of designers will sit around the table, and the director will have the actors read the play aloud. We'll listen to it, listen to each other, we'll talk about it. The director will have an opportunity to share their ideas about the production and what they want it to look like, more or less. And then we'll probably read it again, and we might do it again the next night. It's a good way to get to know the play and, of course, get to know each other. Number 33, how long will actors typically rehearse a non-musical play? 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. Musicals take a little longer because, of course, you have to learn music, you have to learn choreography, if there is any, and then you have to coordinate everything with the orchestra or the band. So it takes a little bit longer. Number 34, what theater artist personifies the stage for the audience? The theater artist who personifies the stage for the audience is the actor. Number 35, when an actor studies a script to create a character, they explore the character on 4 levels. What are they? Be able to describe them. The physical, the social, the psychological, and the moral or ethical. The physical, of course, is the appearance of the character, the gender, ethnicity, age, any physical characteristics, limitations. The social is where the character falls on the social ladder or scale. Does this character have a lot of money? Are they homeless? Are they somewhere in between? Psychological has to do with the character's wants, desires, what motivates this character, and how does this character act on these motivations. And then finally, ethical or moral. What will the character do to get what they want? What lengths will they go to? Are they completely honest and would in no way, at no time, lie or steal or do anything illegal? Or are they, totally open to anything to get what they want? They know no boundaries. We are going to read A Doll's House or discuss A Doll's House in the next couple of weeks. And we're going to find that one character chooses to break the law. And her reason for doing it is love. Out of love for her husband, she chooses to break the law. Number 36, when an actor creates a character, they use the 2 tools that they bring with them. What are they? An actor has 2 tools to use to create a character. basically, the body and the voice. When we talk about actor training, most actor training is focused on strengthening and developing these two tools, these two aspects of an actor's creative tools. Now, you can say that the imagination is also something that an actor brings to the creation of a character, and that certainly is the case. But we can't train your imagination. That's yours. We can train your body and your voice. All right. Number 37, casting an actor in a role for which they might not have been considered in the past because of the play itself and the usual interpretation or understanding of the play. Casting an actor in a role for which they might not have been considered in the past is called non-traditional casting. I think I used the example of Cinderella and casting a Latina actress to play Cinderella, or an Asian actress. That's out of the tradition. Traditionally, we would have cast a young, white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl because that's the image of Cinderella that has been perpetuated. But if we choose to cast an actor in a role that they might not have been considered for in the past, that's non-traditional casting. However, if the director chooses to cast or set the production of Cinderella in Japan, that's his choice. That's not non-traditional casting. That's the director's interpretation of the play, which takes us to number 38. And the question deals with the three approaches a director can take to telling the story. Literal, of course, is the first one, where the director will direct the play as it's written, the way the playwright intended it. Most times, this is the route directors will take. Certainly on the community theater level, rarely do you see us pushing boundaries and trying to interpret, which is the second approach a director can take to telling the story, is playing around with things like gender casting or changing the location or the period in which the play is being told or the play is set. The final way is to become an auteur, a rewriter. A playwright yourself. You rewrite the play, maintaining theme and some of the basic elements of the story, but you retell the story. So those are the three approaches that a director can take to telling the story on stage. That brings us to the end of the study guide. If you have any questions, please email me. Still having a little trouble with my eye, but I'm getting better. Also, once again, for those of you who are at home, quarantined, or ill, we will set up arrangements for you to test on Thursday. Also, those of you who have special considerations in testing, I will contact you and we will make arrangements for that as well. Thank you, stay well, and I will see you in class on Thursday morning for test number 1. Right now, the test is 35 questions, multiple choice, and I will not add anything at this point that certainly that is not covered on the study guide or anything that is not a multiple choice question. Please email me if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to respond. Stay well, and I'll see you on Thursday morning.